Hey, Miley, it's about the wedding. There's been a change. I tried calling my brother, but he won't answer at all. Can you tell him to check his phone if he's around right now?
Hi, Sean. Actually, he's on an overseas business trip.
Oh, I had no idea.
Due to the time zone difference, he'd probably be asleep.
He's on a business trip again? Seemed like he's away a lot lately.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry we couldn't make it to the family dinner, which you arranged to announce your marriage.
That's okay. We called off our engagement after all.
You called off the engagement? What happened?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk about. You met Avery a few times, right?
Yes, she was always very kind to me.
Well, we decided to call off our engagement, so I'm not marrying her, and I'm now engaged to someone else.
Engaged to someone else?
Oh, don't worry. Although we broke up, it's not like we got into a fight or anything.
But you've been together since college for 8 years, was it? I thought you were the one postponing the marriage. Avery was taking cooking classes as preparation for getting married.
It was good when going out with her, but when it came to marriage, it felt different. At the end, we parted peacefully.
I see.
I just wanted to let you guys know that the bride has changed. Can you tell my brother about it on my behalf?
Sure, but it's quite surprising that you immediately got engaged to someone else after breaking up with Avery, who you've been dating for 8 years.
We felt destiny. You know what they say, right? You just know it when you meet the one you're meant to be with.
I've heard of that, but I didn't know such a thing could happen in real life. The family dinner was held about 2 months ago, wasn't it? Does that mean you met that new girl after that? That's an amazingly fast marriage.
I'm surprised too. The new bride is the same age as you. Once we get married, she'll be your sister-in-law. You know about our family and all, so I would appreciate it if you could get along with her.
Same age as me?
Avery was the same age as me, so she was just over 30. The new girl is 25, so I think it'll be easier for her to talk with you than the other family members.
I enjoyed spending time with Avery regardless of our age.
Well, anyway, be good friends with my new fiancé too. Come to think of it, I think you two are from the same hometown. I'm sure you and her will have a lot to talk about.
Really?
At first, it's hard to know what to do as a wife when we gather for Thanksgiving or Christmas, right? It will also be good for you to have a friend like sister-in-law at such occasions.
I thought Avery was going to be my friend like sister-in-law. Oh well, I'll let my husband know.
You two will come to the wedding, right?
That's the plan. Oh, do you intend to send out new invitations? The one we received is in Avery's name.
It would cost a lot of money to make new invitations. Plus, it will be a waste of paper too, wouldn't it? The venue and schedules are the same anyway. I'll just go around informing people that the bride has changed.
But people would bring invitations to the wedding, right?
Can you erase Avery's name when bringing it?
Erase?
That's all you need to do. Well then, that's all I wanted to tell you. Looking forward to seeing you at the wedding.
3 months later. I never thought I'd meet you here. Your awful personality hasn't changed since high school. I never thought I'd meet you at a wedding I was invited to. I can't believe the bride was my high school classmate. You're the one with the awful personality. I can't believe you poured wine on my dress all of a sudden. That's because you tried to take what's mine. What are you talking about? It was the same in high school. Before I knew it, you were dating the senior I had a crush on. Not only that, but you always wore the clothes I wanted to wear. If you wanted to wear them, why didn't you wear them? I didn't want people to think I was copying you. I didn't know that you had a crush on him, or that you wanted to wear those clothes. You can't blame me for that. You should have told me then. You really have an awful character, not feeling bad at all for taking my things like that. So now, you're trying to take away my fiancé, huh? I won't let you. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. I saw you come out of the groom's waiting room. I'm not going to let you take away the man I worked so hard to steal. You worked hard to steal? That's right. Although he and I were destined to be together, he had a fiancé who was older than me. I really can't believe he was about to marry a woman over 30. Wait a minute. How long have you been dating him, and when did you get engaged? I started dating him a year ago. He proposed to me 6 months ago. 6 months ago? He was together with his ex for 8 years, right? You know about her well. I guess you two were gathering all the information you needed to steal him. Didn't he break up with his ex like 5 months ago? He was considering the perfect timing to break up with the old lady. We were already planning to get married. The look on that old lady's face when she found out the truth, it was hilarious. In other words, you stole him from his ex to get married? It just so happened that she was standing in the way of me marrying the man of my dreams. I just got rid of her to make my dream come true. You sound like you don't feel bad about it at all. Why would I have to feel bad about it? You really haven't changed since high school. You badmouthed me in high school, but you never apologized for it. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge about something that happened so long ago. You're the one who's still holding a grudge about things which happened a long, long time ago. That I took your favorite senior or something. I won't let you have my man this time. Well, I don't think my fiancé would be attracted to an ugly bitch like you anyways. Please, stop scavenging for guys at my wedding. I know you're single and lonely, but you should go home. Give my regards to my brother-in-law. What? Brother-in-law? I was in the groom's waiting room to greet him because he's my relative. My husband came out of the room after me, but didn't you see him? When I saw you come out, I got furious and immediately went to grab some wine, so... Wait a minute. Husband? Are you married? Yes, I'm married. We got married last year. Your fiancé is my brother-in-law, so it was your fiancé who invited me. You didn't come here to steal my fiancé? Of course not. He's such an unfaithful cheater. I was surprised when I heard he broke up with his girlfriend of 8 years and got a new bride, but now that I've heard your story, it makes sense in a lot of ways. He cheated on his ex and cut her off. It's her to blame to get cut off. It's that woman's fault that she didn't get chosen. If that's what you think, then so be it. Now that I know the truth, I have some things to do. What things? I have to go tell the truth to your fiancé's parents. What truth? That you're a couple getting married after having an affair. I hate those kinds of things, and I don't like dishonest people. Wait a minute. We have the perfect scenario that they split up peacefully and we met by fate and speedily got married. That's what the MC is going to say at the reception. That's a lie. We're just embellishing a little. I'm sorry, but I'm going to tell them everything and let them decide if they want to celebrate or not. My husband and I don't want to celebrate your marriage, so we're leaving. Plus, my dress is stained by wine. It was a mistake. Oh, and I'll charge you for the dry cleaning. Wait, don't tell anyone. Hey, Miley, are you trying to ruin your classmates' happiness? 1 hour later.
You ruined my wedding.
Ruined? You ruined it yourself.
You should have kept quiet.
You cheated on Avery and dumped her right before the wedding. You kept her waiting to get married after 8 years of dating. And then you suddenly decide to marry someone younger than her? Where did your conscience go? You haven't even taken responsibility for your own actions. Did you really think you could get married just like that? Life isn't that easy.
What do you mean by taking responsibility?
I heard you didn't even pay alimony.
How do you know that?
I contacted Avery. I was afraid that it might be disturbing to contact her about someone she broke up with, but since I heard the truth from Layla, I decided to ask her what was going on between you two. I heard that you didn't pay alimony, nor did you formally apologize to her.
We broke up amicably.
You suddenly texted her and broke up with her, and never answered her calls or replied to her texts. You blocked her number and moved out without telling her anything. How can you call that an amicable breakup?
She knows where my parents' house is and also my workplace. The fact that she didn't show up means she's agreed to the breakup.
Don't you dare come to my parents' house or to my office. If you say anything to anyone about our breakup, I shall do everything in my power to make your life hell. That's what you said to her. Remember? How can she come when threatened like that?
She even told you that?
You cheated on her and unilaterally decided to break off the engagement. And to top it off, you threatened her. Avery is so sweet and kind, and she thought this was her fault. If I hadn't done anything, she would have just cried alone doing nothing.
In fact, it is her fault that it came to this.
May I ask what was wrong with her?
Well, I don't know, but we didn't get along.
You didn't get along after 8 years.
It just didn't feel right to marry her.
You can't blame Avery for that.
What the hell? This is none of your business. Because you reveal what happened between us. My parents were furious and the wedding turned into a mess. They're trying to cancel the wedding and change it into a dinner party, and we're the ones paying for the whole thing.
That's not my responsibility. It's all your fault.
Even Layla went off. She says she's going to pretend this wedding never happened.
After all this, does that mean she ran away? Do you know where she went?
If I knew that, I would already be after her.
I have to make her pay the dry cleaning fee for the dress, and she also needs to pay alimony, so I won't let her escape.
Alimony?
Alimony for having an affair with you. She knew you were engaged to Avery, and still had a relationship with you. That's enough to file a claim for alimony.
Wait a minute. Why would you be the one to file such a claim?
Now is not a time for jokes, Sean. Of course, Avery is the one filing the claim, not me.
Avery?
Well then, I'll go catch Layla. My husband's on his way to your place now. Please have a nice chat with your brother.
What do you mean by that? Hey!
Immediately following. Hey Layla, you are wrong if you think you can run away from me. Either you come back yourself to the wedding venue right now, or I'll charge you the cost of my time and effort to find you. You have to choose one or the other. What the hell? Because of you, our wedding is a disaster. Not a single person was celebrating us. Since the wedding has been canceled, I'm just gonna pretend this wedding never happened. Are you satisfied? There's no way I could be satisfied by this. You have to take responsibility for what you did. Sean's former fiancée, her name is Avery. She's going to charge you alimony. You also have to pay for the dry cleaning fee for my dress. I understand being charged for the cleaning fee for your dress, but why do I have to pay alimony to Sean's ex-fiancée? That's none of my business. It's a fact that you knew Sean was engaged and still had a relationship with him, right? You have nothing to do with this, so stop getting in my way. I'm sorry, but my husband was hired to represent Avery, and I was hired to support my husband, so I have to intervene. What are you saying? Represent Avery? Avery was about to give up in tears, so we offered her our support. We told her we would offer our support for free, since it was caused by our family member. I don't get it. Why would your husband represent Avery? My husband is a lawyer. Lawyer? I'm an administrative scrivener, and I work for his law firm. You must be kidding. That's why we offered our support to help her file a claim for alimony against you and Sean. My husband is officially representing Avery and filing for alimony against Sean right as we speak. Now, it's your turn. Wait a minute. Alimony? Are you serious? I don't want to be charged with such things, especially now that the wedding is canceled. Alimony for cheating is valid for several years from the date you found out about the affair, so I think it's a decent time to make a claim. I think it's better for you to come back to the wedding venue right now. No. What kind of idiot would go back knowing they're going to be charged money? Then I'll do everything in my power to find you, and I'm going to charge you for the cost of it. We've never seen each other since we graduated from high school. There's no way you could find out where I am. I'm sorry, but you and I were high school classmates. So what? I'm sure I can find you in no time with the help of my classmates. Don't you think? Well? By the way, you seem to be at your ex-boyfriend's house right now. Can I notify my husband about that? Then Sean, who is with him right now, will hear it too. No! That means your ex-boyfriend isn't just your ex-boyfriend. He's just a friend. You know, ever since you poured wine on me due to your imagination that I was trying to steal Sean, I've been thinking. What? Normally, when you witness a classmate coming out of the groom's waiting room, you would just wonder why and go ask them. It's weird you immediately had the idea that I was trying to steal him. It's because of your past deeds. No. Such thoughts came to you because you actually stole people's boyfriends in the past. I asked some friends from high school about you. Some of them are still living in our hometown. I found out that you spent a pretty wild time there. At least 3 girls said they had their boyfriends stolen by you. And one of them had a boyfriend stolen within the past 3 months. Wait, don't tell anyone about that. How many men are you dating right now? And what is your relationship with your ex in the house you're at now? At least we know where he lives, and we know someone close to him. We'll get in touch with your ex and come over there with our lawyer as soon as he gives us permission. Wait a minute. How can you act so fast? I'm used to these kinds of things. I support my husband by doing other things besides working as an administrative scrivener. I'm good at this. Also, unlike you, since I have a motto of sincerity when interacting with people, I'm still friends with many of my high school classmates. It's like everyone has become my enemy. You're the one who made them to be your enemies. Thanks to your flirtatious actions, I have so much information about you that's filled with hatred. Oh, I just got your ex's contact information. We're on our way there now. Wait a minute. I don't have anywhere else to go. Hey, are you listening to me? Please don't come here. After that, the alimony claimed by Avery was paid in full. The wedding became a dinner party, and the bride and groom were to pay for everything. They couldn't receive any congratulatory gifts or support from their parents, so now they're working part-time in addition to their main jobs. Although they are married, they are both currently living at their own parents' house, respectively. I heard that the divorce is pending due to financial issues and not being able to clarify Layla's cheating. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comments section below. Please subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other inspirational videos. Please take a look at the videos on our channel. See you in the next video.